Back on. It's a Thursday podcast. What's good, all my peoples? Always much respect to y'all. Now, we're gonna get into a video podcast today. We're gonna talk about this shooting at this ice ring that they claim it was a hockey game, and somebody just come in, another deranged person again, come in and start shooting, killing all these people. We're gonna get into it, and if you notice the time right there, we don't leave nothing out. That's 48 right there. Number 12, that give you a number 3. So that's a 33 coding right there in plain sight. We're going to get into it and see what they're talking about. Another news alert. Make you run.
All right, breaking right now, these reports from Rhode Island, we're starting to get
Listen, pay attention as you could see somebody standing right there with a phone ready to record. Pay attention and listen.
Shots from outside of this. Reportedly, people were hurt after a shooting at an ice rink in Rhode Island. And children ran to a nearby store to hide. According to a local station there. Senior correspondent Eric Shawn getting some early take on what's going on here on the ground. He's reporting live for us here from the Bureau.
Pay attention, people. They want to tell you that this is a scene right here. The shooting just happened at that supposedly hockey game in a school in Rhode Island. So pay attention. This is the active scene right here. You see a police car parked up right there to show you the code in 9/11 destruction, but you don't see no activity. You don't see them bringing anybody out that injured. You don't see no kind of sense of urgency like something happened, but that's what they tell you. But pay attention here, listen and watch.
Hello, Martha. Yes, sir. It's an afternoon boys hockey game, a high school game that was occurring in Coventry, between Coventry and the Blackstone Valley schools in Pawtucket, Rhode Island, as you see there. Just after 2 o'clock, gunfire suddenly rang out. We're told one victim has been killed. The suspected shooter also dead. Local reports saying that the young person who was killed was a young girl. That from the mayor's office. 4 people injured in this shooting during that high school hockey game that occurred, reports say, between Coventry Johnson Co-op and the St. Raphael Providence.
Johnson is the code in 33. But see if you understand what they're saying here while they're mumbling and jumbling. Because they're trying to tell you that the shooter is dead, some other kids got injured, and that's it. They never tell you that, multiple people got killed there. But that's what they go tell you happened. But pay attention, like I said, you can't see it by watching this clip right here, but pay attention.
Country Day, North Providence, North Smithfield, co-op schools. Panicked people ran into the nearby Walgreens during this time.
And they have to mention Walgreens is 33 in numerology. Yes, so they run to the near Walgreens for shelter. Listen.
There was the active shooter. All told, 4 people injured. We do not know the condition of their injuries at this time. And police have not identified the shooter, if the shooter was a high school student or someone else. Rhode Island's Governor Daniel McKee saying they're, of course, on top of the situation, working with local law enforcement. He says he is praying for Pawtucket and everyone involved. So sadly, just after 2 p.m. Eastern Time during a boys' high school hockey game, gunfire ringing out. That suspect, the shooter, apparently now dead, taking his or her own life. We're waiting for the latest.
So you see, people, they know that the shooter take his or her life. They don't know if it's a his or a her yet. They don't know if it's a man or a woman or you want to say a male or a female. But they know that the person killed himself. What a joke. If you notice how they report these things, you can tell it's coming from a script. It's almost like they give you, because it's the first news report on it, they don't want to put out too much because they have more to come. You never get it, right? It's just like a TV show, people. Just like you see with the Nancy Guthrie missing, supposedly. Look at that big show they're giving you almost 3 weeks now. They can't give you not even a hint of where that person at. But they're putting on this big show daily. What do you think, people? It's fakery. 100% fakery on the world stage. Move.
I do want to play you that sound because this woman, she came out as well, and we started asking her about her relation to this situation, and this all unfolded right before us. Listen.
Okay. All right. Pay attention here.
Who's the shooter? Yeah. What happened?
What happened?
So look, people, you see this guy standing up there with a mic beside the police car, and he claimed that that woman was a part of it coming from inside the skating ring where the shooting happened. So he know that she was involved somehow, some way. So he running up on her right now with the mic. What a bullshit. What a stage for the masses. How would you know if she involved or not? Listen and pay attention.
He shot
Listen,
my family.
He shot my family. Listen.
And he's dead now.
What was the
He
reason?
shot my family and he's dead now. So this is the woman that came out the building telling them what happened, and it's one of her family, coincidental, again, it's one of her family that got shot. One of the person who got shot in the building is her family, and she telling that the shooter is now dead. Listen and pay attention.
Was there a family argument?
He has mental health issues.
You see?
So
Hold on here, people. So who have mental health issues? Let's go back, people. Go back. Because I already tell you about these big agendas using mental health issues. Remember, I already told you, everybody got that right now. Everybody. You know, you got to understand what I'm saying here. Majority people got that mental health problem. Remember, they just get over that mass juice in the people. It's fresh. The fresh juice that you take for the COVID. He got everybody brain turning soup. What did I tell you? That's the word I used from back then when the pandemic was out. What did I tell you? That shit that you take for the solution gonna turn your brain into soup, along with a lot of different side effects and things. Now that they call them long COVID. It's all from the long needle. But pay attention here, people. Every one of these shootings now, they're going to tell you involve somebody with mental health issues. Pay attention and listen.
My family.
She shot my family. He shot my family.
And he's dead now.
And he's dead now.
What was the reasoning? Was there a family argument?
He has mental health issues.
Who have mental health issue? Your family? Because I don't think you would have known that person who do the killing that he got in supposedly mental health issue. Are you talking about your family, the one that got shot? Listen.
Is it your daughter that was killed?
No. I don't know who was killed.
Wow, go back, people.
Dead now.
What was the reasoning? Was there a family argument?
He has mental health issues.
Mental health
Is it your
issues.
daughter that was killed?
No. I don't know who was killed.
It was your daughter that got killed? No. I don't know who got killed. But remember, they just say that somebody got shot that you know. Your family member got shot. So that's what they was asking you about. So why don't you just correct them and say, it's not my daughter, but it's my family member that got shot and it didn't die, just injured or something. Why don't you correct them? Listen and pay attention to this, folks.
Okay, so after that, a few moments later, we continued to speak with her, and she also said that her father has mental health issues, and the reason that he did this is because of that he was struggling.
Okay, so what you trying to tell us is her family? I might be getting this wrong right here, people, because I didn't get what that woman was saying. Is it her family got shot? The one that they claim was the one who shooting those people and turned the gun on himself? Because they mentioned the mental health issue, and she said even her dad have the same mental problem. Listen.
That her father is dead. She said she was also going to the hospital right now, presumably to see her other family members who may have been shot here. So that is what she just told us moments ago.
This is bullshit, people. I don't see nothing come out of that supposed to be interview with that woman. I don't see nothing come out of it, people. What was that about? Does that make sense to you? And then now you're going to wait till when she gone off camera, then you're going to tell us what she was really talking about. Move.
Shooting at a high school hockey game in Rhode Island, leaving at least 3 people dead, including the suspect, and 3 others hurt, according to...
So finally we can get the numbers. You understand what the numbers is, people? 3 dead, including the shooter, 3 and 3 injured. That's how you get your 33 for Freemasonry, just like I show you in the start of the video with the time, 3:48. That's the 33 coding to show you that nothing happened. It's just a Freemason hoax right here for their agenda, and they're gonna continue to give you these shootings. Period. Listen and pay attention.
Update we just got from law enforcement there. I want to bring in Emily Ikeda, who's been on this for us. I know we're hearing now from the Pawtucket police chief. What is she saying? Yeah, so terrifying moments unfolding in the middle of a high school hockey game. It apparently was senior night, so this is a packed arena in Pawtucket, as you had mentioned.
You know what, people? You know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, that they keep mentioning it's a packed arena and it's a supposed to be hockey ring where they're playing game. And all these people in there, do you believe? I don't see one video yet come from that skating ring that's supposed to be hockey ring where somebody could have pulled out their phone and record what was going on. I'm just saying, not even a little video. I don't see it yet, people. I guess they're going to have to come out with it because that's how they do it. Listen and pay attention. Let's see.
Which is north of Providence in Rhode Island, when a suspect had opened fire, killing 2 and injuring 3 others. The police saying that those 3 people were shot. They are in critical condition in the hospital. You see that massive police presence that's unfolded outside of the arena.
They are already in critical condition in the hospital. This is when it just happened, people. So I want to know, how they know their status in the hospital after they just went to the hospital in this chaos. Or would you know their status already? But pay attention, listen.
All levels, we know the FBI is on the ground, the ATF is on the ground. At this point, police say in the initial investigation, this appears to be a family dispute.
Listen.
But we don't know who exactly.
Family dispute. Listen, people. I guess we're going to understand what that woman was saying because she connected to the shooter and couple victim. But pay attention, listen.
Was involved. They haven't released ages. They say it appears, they believe that everyone involved was adults. They haven't even given genders or exactly where the gunfire had rang out. But when those shots fired,
But it was a public place. It happens in a public place where they're playing a sporting game. So that means it's no secret there, people. Why you don't see all these videos out? Why you don't see more people talking about it? Only them have these details about this story right here. Where is the people that was inside that place? Where is those people? Why nobody can say nothing about it? You think you can keep the people quiet? Imagine these people go through these things and all of them have a damn phone with a social media on it. What you think they would have done? They would have been posting these videos and not the news. You see how the news come up with the same footage right here? Every single news company have the same footage right here. NBC, Fox, ABC, all of them gonna show you the same area right here. Where is the people's footage? This is bullshit.
People even on the ice. You can imagine the chaos that had unfolded. We heard from one person who lives down the street, who frequently attends sporting events, wasn't at this sporting event, but here's what he had to say. Take a listen.
Listen.
You hear about an event that happened very similar 2 months ago at Brown. It's so shocking.
You have to mention the Brown University fake shooting. You have to mention the Brown University shooting because it's another hoax. 100% in this weird character that they chose to give the interview to. Listen, pay attention.
It's heartbreaking.
Was you there? He wasn't there.
So a close-knit community just rattled by this terrifying incident weeks after that Brown University shooting 5 miles south of Pawtucket, Rhode Island. And the investigation is still ongoing.
Listen.
The mayor did call this an isolated incident. You're saying there's a potential of a family-related event. Do they feel as if there is a connection?
Why would you call it an isolated incident, but it's a family? It's a family supposed to be situation happening in a public place. Listen.
Or do they know there's a connection between the victims and the shooter? They do believe people are related, but they did not go into detail and when people were pressing for more on that.
Wow. Or would you just believe that? Or would you just believe that they're related? Where did you get the information from? Somebody have to tell you. You have to get it from some kind of source. Where did you get that information from? And if it's not credible, why even mention it? Bam.
And now the very latest on the mass shooting at the high school hockey game yesterday at Lynch Arena in Pawtucket. It was a senior night celebration for dozens of athletes. Supposed to be a joyous occasion. People. And then in a matter of seconds, everything changed.
That's right. In this case, police say all involved.
And look, people, they just post up out there with guns and everything by that big old ice sitting right there. What is they doing, people? We never see them bring out one injured person. We never see no activity by the police or any kind of, EMT, ambulance, firefight, none of them. You don't see no activity from him. You just see the police just post up. Do you really believe shots fired, people dead and injured? Come on, people. Don't believe in the news anymore. The screens that they're showing you is a deception, and it never really shows you what they're telling you. So why believe it? Listen.
Of a hockey player's family. The boy's father has been identified as the gunman. Police say 56-year-old Robert Dorgan shot 5 other people.
56-year-old. So there you go. So it's the woman's father. Mental health problem. He's 56 years old. And he end up at the sporting event shooting people. Listen.
Killing 2 before shooting and killing himself.
Who did he
Police
shoot?
say Dorgan also goes by the name Roberta, and that he killed his son's mother. A sibling later died at the hospital. 3 others identified as 2 family members and 5 other people, killing 2 before shooting and killing himself.
Wow.
Police say Dorgan also goes by the name Roberta, and that he killed his son's mother.
He killed his son. Why you have to go to a hockey game to do that? Why? Why do you end up at that ice ring? That's that hockey ring to do this right here. Why? If it's your family, why you have to go to this big event to kill them? It makes no sense, people. Listen.
Later died at the hospital. 3 others identified as 2 family members and a family friend were listed in critical condition.
There is
2 family friend and a family member and 1 family friend. 2 family member and a family friend got shot. So he was targeting his own family and friends. Listen.
From inside the rink, you can see what happened. You can hear the gunshots. You can see fans, family members, and the players on the ice trying to get to some sort of safe spot. We're not going to share that video with you this morning on TV. We do not have permission to rebroadcast.
You hear that, people? They can't show it on TV because they don't have the permission to show it. They don't have the permission to re-show it. Is that real, people? So do you have the video? If you have the video, of course you have permission. Who gave you the fucking video? Where you get the video from? Who gave you the video? They give it to you and say, don't use it till we give you permission? This is the dumbest shit in the world, people. They're making the video. The videos is not made yet. And I know some people might come and say, hey, Mag, I see a video right here and I see a video over here. Bullshit. 100% bullshit. This is a stage event right here. It's not real. It's for an agenda. Listen.
That's that video, which is provided by a company called Live Barn.
And where did they get it? Where is that company that provide the video get it from? Remember, people, the only videos or the most videos you should find is just people pull out their cell phone and record what's going on. That's the videos you're supposed to see. Where did you get a copyright video? Where did you get a video from that gonna get you in problem if it's not authorized for you to show it? What kind of video is that? It's a production. Remember, people, nobody can copyright the news. Me and YouTube is going to war because they're trying to ban one of my channel, one of my Bitter Truth channel, because they're trying to say that I'm just taking these people content that do the news. The news is nobody content. Nobody own the news. If you own the news, if you ever copyright the news, you just finalize what I've been saying, that it's a production made up for TV. That's the only way you can copyright it. Copyright is entertainment. You want me to repeat that, people? You copyright entertainment. If they ever, remember, I'm waiting for them. Me and them go at it. If you ever copyright the news, you just confirm what the mag been saying, that it's a TV production. You only can do that to entertainment, to make sure somebody else don't profit off your entertainment because you're the one who come up with it. So you put a copyright on it. They can't copyright the news. But that's something like similar. This news company is telling you right here. They're telling you they can't help. They can't show you what they got because they didn't get the permission to show it. What a load of shit.
Cameras
right
are in
here
rinks
for
all
the
over
masses.
the world that people use to subscribe to watch hockey games. So we will not be sharing that video.
No. You're not showing the hockey game. After the shooting, there is no game. Okay? So we want to see the aftermath of the shooting, what was going on in there. Somebody gonna pull out their camera like you always show us they do. Where is the cameras that take out with the videos that nobody owns for say, the videos that can't be copyrighted, or you have to get supposedly, permission to show it? I call bullshit, but pay attention.
Our air. 12 News reporter Sophia Szabo is live in Pawtucket this morning.
Diamond
Back
fencing,
at the scene with more on the investigation. Sophia, what's the latest?
Well, Pat and Kristen, good morning to the both of you. And like you were saying a little bit earlier, this was supposed to be a special game between communities across the state, but now it's become memorable for all of...
They can't even tell you who was playing that hockey game, people. You're not listening to me, man. Maybe they can do that later on when they hear the damn truth, because these are the things that they do. They know the few people that they listen to when they put out these hoax to basically damage control it, because we're going to call out some things and they have to fill it out. They have to. Don't worry about it. They have to fill it out, else they're going to get exposed. So they try to do damage control by any means necessary. This is not real. This is fakery. They can't even tell you the two teams that was playing. I'm telling you, people, it's fakery. Listen.
Wrong reasons. Now, I want to give you a look at the sun rising over the arena.
Give us the
now,
sun
it was
rising.
senior night last night. It's supposed to be a time for celebrating the high school careers of these students, but now that memory has been tarnished with this tragedy. Now, at least 14 consecutive shots were heard on that live streamed video of the game.
People? There was live streaming the game and they could hear 14 consecutive shots. Listen.
Followed up by one or two more later.
Yes,
the shooter has now been identified as 56-year-old Robert Dorgan, also known as...
is the code in 33. You listen, people.
He is the father of a North Providence high school senior who was playing in that game. Now, police say the two people who were killed were family members of the senior. Target 12 is confirming that they were the mother and the sibling of that player. Three other victims still fighting for their lives in critical condition this morning in the hospital. Now, at a press conference last night, the police chief said investigators are working tirelessly to get more information and that things may have been worse if it wasn't for the actions of someone in the stands.
I can tell you that we have interviewed people that were in the stadium watching the game.
Yes, and how did you find them to interview them? I'm pretty sure they were scattered after 14 shots and consecutive shots been fired in the building. I'm pretty sure everybody scattering. You said they run into Walgreens for shelter and all. How did you get him to give him an interview? Listen.
In the game. We probably had about 100 people within the station that we talked to. We can also tell you that a Good Samaritan stepped in and interjected in this scene. And that's probably what led to a swift end of this tragic event.
No. Remember, the supposed gunman shot himself. That's what you tell us. He died from a self-inflicted gunshot. That mean nobody helped. He shoot who he want to shoot and then take out himself. Like you always tell us. Listen.
Earlier today.
Now, Mayor Don Grebian also said last night that the Blackstone Visitor Center will be opening up a little bit later this afternoon. He said grief counseling is available to anyone present at the shooting or their families. Reporting live in Pawtucket, Sophia Szabo, 12 News.
And new this morning, Target 12 investigators have uncovered court records on the suspect, Robert Dorgan, which show a history of family disputes, some involving conflict over his gender identity.
You hear that, people? Over his gender identity. Is they going there again, people? Yesterday, I did a video on Patreon talking about the side effect from these medication, and they show you that British Columbia shooter in Canada is a transgender going to, what they would have called hormone replacement therapy, changing over from a male to a female using these medication to show you that this is hell. They have those on the table, and this person was on it, and it was going to mental health issues. So they're trying to tell you that medication to switch it from a man to a woman actually mess with the brain for it to go off. And went to school. Remember, he killed his family also. He was also trying to kill family members. He killed 2 people, 2 members of his family at home, then went to the school to finish off his rest of the siblings. Like he have 2 siblings going to that school. So he went there to kill them. He didn't get to kill them, but he killed some other kids trying to get to them. If you understand what they're telling you right here. Same thing again, people. This one also trying to kill his family members. He's trying to kill his family members. Okay, same thing. And now they're talking about gender identity. Go back. Listen.
And new this morning, Target 12 investigators have uncovered court records on the suspect, Robert Dorgan, which show a history of family disputes, some involving conflict over his gender identity.
I don't understand.
Court records show that Dorgan went to the North Providence Police Department in 2020 and reported he had recently undergone gender reassignment surgery and that
gender reassignment surgery. So you see it again, people? Wow. So we're looking at maybe the 4th or 5th between last year and this year. Transgender shooter or transgender shooting spree right here. So let's see where they're going with this, people. Because I didn't know they was going to take this turn with this one. Never did. But pay attention. Listen.
Father-in-law wanted him out of their home because of it.
Why?
According to court documents, Dorgan told police his father-in-law threatened to, quote,
go back again.
And new this morning, Target 12 investigators have uncovered court records on the suspect, Robert Dorgan, which show a history of family disputes, some involving conflict over his gender identity.
Okay.
Court records show that Dorgan went to the North Providence Police Department in 2020 and reported he had recently undergone gender reassignment surgery and that his father-in-law wanted him out of their home because of it.
Why go to the station to report that you have this gender assignment surgery and they want you out of the house? Wow, so you report that? Listen.
According to court documents, Dorgan told police his father-in-law threatened to, quote, have him murdered by an Asian street gang if he did not move out, end quote.
Okay.
Charges were filed against the father-in-law, but later dismissed by prosecutors. Also in 2020, Dorgan accused his mother of assaulting him. She was charged, but that was also dismissed, according to court records.
Okay.
Target 12 also learned Dorgan's wife filed for divorce around the same time. Court records show that divorce finalized in June of 2021. You can find more details from this Target 12 report right now on our website.
He also have a wife, people. He got gender problems with his family. His family threatened him and all to have gang member killing him because he got a mix-up gender identity or something. So pay attention to this right here, people. Is this story real? Wow. It's surely taking a strange turn here. Listen.
WPRI.com.
In the meantime, not long after the shooting, a woman who claims that her father was a gunman spoke with WCVB in Boston.
Okay,
the woman was leaving the Pawtucket Police Department with a man and child, but did not give her name, only saying that her father struggled with his mental health and was very sick.
He was very sick.
Shot
there you go.
my family.
Go back.
The woman was leaving the Pawtucket Police Department with a man and child, but did not give her name, only saying that her father struggled with his mental health and was very sick.
He shot
Wow, okay. He too.
my family. And he's dead now.
What was the reasoning? Was there a family argument?
He has mental health issues.
What was the argument about?
The woman claims she did not know which of her family members were killed at the time in the shooting, so that was yesterday afternoon. 12 News law enforcement analyst Stephen O'Donnell says police will be very busy in the coming days as they...
Yes, they're going to be very busy doing damage control and fix up this fakery for you right here. And it got a lot to do with mental health issue. That's the agenda now. And also these medication that they use to transform people for the drags and transgenders of the world, popping these pills and to change over their inside to turn them into another gender. Now they're telling you, giving them mental health issue, and now the first thing they want to do is shoot up everybody, including their family. Move.
Good Tuesday morning. Welcome to Morning Rush. I'm Holly Furfer in Atlanta with a look at the headlines this hour. We begin with breaking news this morning. The Reverend Jesse Jackson has died at age 84.
On the age 84 is the number 12. Lead you back to your number 3 code in. Don't mistake it for nothing else with this Jesse Jackson. That's also another coding name. And they're playing with the masses. As a matter of fact, they actually a sign for the demise of the black people. Lead them down in these alley, these dark places, acting like they're down with you when they're working with the world government. Part of the destruction of the people right here. The Jesse Jackson was a sign for the destruction of the black people. 100%. The brainwash that's gonna lead you to your destruction. A lot of these people standing is coming from these people right here. These one that play civil rights leader and all. Nothing but brainwash for the dumb people on earth. But listen.
Civil rights leader and two-time presidential candidate
yes, even a presidential candidate, as they would give you back in the days with those agendas, with black people supposed to be staying out of politics or shunned from politics. Now they give it to Jesse Jackson to run for president. Part of the world stage, 100% in.
At home, surrounded by family. Jackson rose from the segregated South to become America's best-known civil rights activist.
How did you rose? How did you rose? What is that about the rose part? How did he rose up to be that? It's just a world stage. They put on these characters that they want for the brainwash of the people. Some people gonna listen because they're black and believe that this guy is fighting for them. And bam, you just get the destruction. You just get the deception. Listen.
After Martin Luther King Jr.
Yes, even the Martin Luther King Jr. is another fake on the masses. Come tell you about he's selling you a dream. Selling you a dream. But yeah, you have a dream to make you better in the hurt. But he work in the brainwash to keep you right there. A lot of people don't know. These guys set you back years. Hundreds of years they set you back. You could have strive on your own, but they put these guys right there to tarnish you. 100% in. When you're thinking that following this guy is a good thing, you just get attached to the damn box. These are the ones that help to frame that box to put the black people in. Every narrative that you ever hear about the black people, these motherfuckers help carve it. You hear what I just say? Any narrative, the bad and everything. If you can go back and check, these are the people who are responsible for it. Because they tell you they're going to help you. They come to save you. They're in the best interest of you. And then all of a sudden,
fighting
deception.
For voting rights, job opportunities.
Yeah, fighting for voting rights. That's something that the people should never be interested in. But they play like they shun black people from it or exclude black people from politics. And then these people fighting to get you in. And bam, now you're introduced to the brainwash. As you could see him in the purple clothing right there. He's a part of the damn world programming of the masses right here. Listen and pay attention.
Equality through his Rainbow Push Coalition.
Yes, Rainbow Push Coalition. You're pushing for equality with Rainbow. Listen.
Even while battling a rare neurological disorder, Jackson continued protesting racial injustice into the Black Lives Matter era.
Yes, the Black Lives Matter era. What a joke, people. Black Lives Matter era. They do have an era that call that? That's how you know you're dumb in the brain to pay attention to these so-called black people. They're fake. They're 100% fake. Don't even ask, people. Go back and check any one of them from the Farrakhan all the way to this one. They're fake. They're 100% fake on the world stage. Look at the Martin Luther King talking about black people down and whatever they're doing to black people in America. But he gets so privileged, he even got a damn holiday. The same one that said, hey, they're fighting us, they're killing us. Why the fuck he get a holiday? Why he got a special day? Why is he have a street in every American city? The man that he said they was fighting. You for real? I'm just saying, what makes him get that privilege? You get the fight. The fight that he highlight that fight and they reward him. Sometimes I just have to take bad things, make joke, man. I have to laugh. They reward him, people. They reward him for those things. He highlighting what's going on with you. He highlighting the depression, the injustice that you've been to, and he got reward for it. And guess who reward him? Not us, not the black people. The same people who is spotlighting is doing to us, is doing it to the black people. They're the one who pump him up on a pedestal. How did that work? It's always backwards. The people who you believe is for you is really against you. All of these black people that they put in the spotlight on the world stage is a part of your demise right here. Believe it or not. Listen.
Scripps News Deputy Political Director Joe St. George.
And don't have a news called Script News. You can't. I mean, we already exposed you. You can't do it now. You could have do it before the bitter truth, but now you can't put a news and say Scripps. You can't. Okay, you can't do that. Because we already exposed that the news is a script, and we never see nobody on the news that don't have to read a script. So there you go. You expose that news is scripted. All of it is.
We now live from Capitol Hill with more on the legacy of the Reverend Jesse Jackson.
Wow.
And Joe, I don't know if you've ever met him personally. I have met him personally a few times. He always remembered my name, which I thought was absolutely...
always remember your name. And that make him good. I guess that show that he don't have a soupy brain. He don't have Alzheimer's and dementia. I guess that's what you're trying to say right here. What happened with remembering your name? What happened? You're not supposed to remember your name? Okay, listen, and all of y'all eating out the same pot? Okay.
Incredible, since he was such a prolific figure, and he did so much for so many.
For who, people? Who did he do something for? The Jesse Jackson character. Who did he do something for you? I'm just sitting here and wondering, is the black people that stupid to sit there and actually believe because they say so that Jesse Jackson did some good for them? Yes, he did something. He's a part of your brainwash here. Like I say, he helped frame the box that you know in. The box that you're defending, the box that if they kick it, you scream out, wow! Is that the same box, people? Okay. So yes, that's why they put them there. They put them there so they can carve out this box to put you in. The more black people that they claim defending you is carving the box out. That's why they get reward. That's why he got a legendary status. Remember, he black like you, the same one that get in the fight, but he got reward. The same thing I tell you about the Martin Luther King. Why they get rewarded and we still get the fight. Jay-Z come out and say, yeah, black people, and you got to be down with black people because they're fighting us and we can't get out. They trap us in this poor class of livity, and that's it. And Jay-Z supposedly is a billionaire on the world stage, so he's already got compensated for what? For the brainwash that he just convinced you to believe that he was on your side. Grammy Award and everything that you see them give these satanic puppets is actually for the job well done of deceiving you. Have you believing in them that they actually come to save you, like a Jesse Jackson? All of them. If you notice, all of them have a rank. Remember, you didn't say shit. You didn't fight against the people. You didn't come and say, we need this and we need to do that, and you never do that, but you're the one who get in the fight. You don't understand. Jay-Z is fighting. Jesse Jackson is fighting. Martin Luther King is fighting. All of these people is fighting. And they get the reward. They're fighting for you. They get the reward from the people that they're fighting against. Is that real? And you ain't doing nothing. You didn't fight the people. You didn't go against the people. You just live in. And you's the one who get the end of the stick. You know what I mean by the end of the stick? All the bad fall on you. The Martin Luther King of a street in every city. He got a holiday. They praise him every year. They have a time come around where they praise this guy. Oh, you jump on the boat and also praising him. Make you dumb. You get what I'm saying here, people? Yes, he working for them against you. Let them praise him. Let them give him reward. You don't do that. Don't praise the Martin Luther King. He never worked for you. He's there for the brainwash of you. He brainwashing you into believe that he down with you and these good people put him on to help you. If you know this, go back and look at all those Martin Luther King photos when he was doing these speeches and everything. Look at the people that are around him, the ones that holding him down. They're all white. The people who holding the expensive cameras back in the 70s and the 60s, all white. As a matter of fact, they tell you there was the only one who owned these things, the media and everything, cameras and everything, to record these things for history. But he was fighting against them. What about the supposedly, what they call it again, I don't remember the name, the one that went to the back of the bus, Rosa Parks, the one that wouldn't give up the seat or go to the back of the bus, Rosa Parks. They got laws, rules and everything supposedly set. And this person get reward for breaking it. I don't care what you say. This is common sense and facts. You can cuss me, you can beat me down, but you can't beat those words down when I put them out because it is real. These things that they put out there is to ruffle our feathers and do these things to us. They're not coming to help us. And nobody that on the table not gonna save you. All of them is a part of it. That's why they give them reward. And if you do the same shit, what happened? Oh, they can tell you, hey, you get lynched in the South for these things. And don't worry about it. Rosa Parks can do it and becomes a hero. Remember, laws is laws. And if they set that as law, they don't give a fuck if it's a racist law. You break it, you don't get pumped up and get supposedly museum with a bus in it and everything. Even the bus becomes a part of the museum. It's time for black people to stop believing in these peoples and these fake shit that they give you to keep you comfortable in hell. Stop it. Don't believe in them. It's starting to look stupid to the smart people that you actually still buy into it. A Jesse Jackson of the world is a piece of shit on the world stage, and he helped set the black people way, way back in life. Just understand that, and I'm out.